Good morning, students. Today's topic is data type. Okay. In basic, two type constants are there, numeric and string. Okay. But as I have taught you in previous video also that for numeric here four type of integers we use to first we divide the numeric value into two parts. First is integer, another is real number. Integer means all the numbers including positive and negative, and real number means numbers with decimal value. Okay, you can see in this example a general life shape of utensil tells us that we can store in it. It is used to store liquid, it is used for drinking. And you can see bread slide, it is used to store solids and used for eating. Okay, so data types, how we will categorize? We will categorize into two parts. Number one is primitive data type and number two is reference data type. Okay, so what this primitive data type? Primitive data type, four types are there. Integer data, integer means all the positive and negative integer. Real data, it means the number with decimal. Then character data, already in literal I have taught you character literal. So character literal means char data type we will use. Then boolean data type, I have already taught you that here we use this boolean data type we use when we want to work with some condition and we want to use true and false result. You see integer data type. It is very important. Integer data type, we have four integer data type. Byte, short, int, long. Okay, so byte occupy 1 byte. 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. In this table it is given in term of byte and bits both. Then short occupies 2 bytes 16 bits. Then int occupy 4 bytes 32 bits. And then long occupy 8 bytes, that is 64 bits. Okay, its default value is given, it is very important to learn. And then range is given. I think in this range it is little difficult for you to learn, but is important children to learn. Okay, the range, why this range is given? If you want to use the data from minus 128 to 127, you can use byte. Okay, and when you have a wide range, like range is given minus 32768 to 32767, this range if you want to use, you will use short data type. Just like for int and long also range is given. Okay children, so here you have to understand that which data type will be good for you. Means in Java we have to tell the computer that this much space we want to work with, then only we can work. For that data type is given. So this is all about integer data type. Now real primitive data type. Real means the number with point. Here float occupies 4 byte and double occupies 8 byte. So range is also given here. In this range you can see the table and can understand in this range if we want to value, we want to use minus 3.4 E38. E stands for exponential value. So if you want to use, you can see here 3.4 into 10 to the power 38. This much value can be calculated within float data type. And with double you can see 1.7 into 10 to the power 308 can be calculated. And default value is also important to learn here. Next is what? Character primitive data type. Char occupies 2 byte and its range you can see 0 to 65535. Okay, it means all the character comes inside it. Many English letter, many other language also worldly, it supports many worldly language. So many symbols, everything can come in this range. And its default value you can see /u 4 times 0. Okay, and here some important character and their numeric value is very important to learn for Java programming. So this table is given, you learn capital A to Z. Here computer will understand it 65 to 90, means A is 65, B is 66 and so on. Just like that you can understand this concept. Next is boolean. Boolean occupies only 1 byte and its range is true or false. Okay, and default value is false. You just learn it right now. When we will use it in program, it will be discussed in detail. Now reference data type. Data type which are created with the help of existing data type, also known as user defined data type or composite data type. Okay, these are class, arrays and interface. See children, for class 8, this page what you are watching here, you learn reference data type will be explained in standard 9 in complete way. Okay, now for time being, for standard 8 you learn this. Now variable already I have taught you in the previous video. These are the named memory places. Identifier, when I was teaching you, I said you variable is one of the example of identifier. Okay, it is used to store literal in it according to their data type mentioned. Just this variable you have studied in QBasic also. Same definition you can write here for variable. Okay, if you wish to learn this definition, this also can be learned. Now, creation of variable. How we will create the variable? First, we have to create the space in memory and then only we can work with it. You can see here syntax, data type name and then variable name. For storing a numeric value without decimal, it means integer literal. Suppose you want to use little range of data, then int you use. Very big data you have to use, then long you use. If you have to use real literal, means any number you have to use with decimal value. Float you are using the range that already I have shown you in the previous table. So float n. The small range you want to use, you use double A. The bigger range can be, the bigger range decimal values can be used with double A. Float means 4 byte and double means 8 byte. Okay. Now creation of variable for character, char ch we will write. For storing true or false, boolean b we will write. For storing any string literal, we use string. Okay. Now creation of variable. Variable already we have declared. Declaration of variable means we are declaring that this much space is required for particular variable. But here we are creating and storing also. See, int a is equal to 56. It means what? 4 byte has created which name is a and it is ready to store 56. For float also, because real we are using. See, if we are storing the float value, f is compulsory to write small f. So this is float means 4 byte, which is storing 6.5 float number, real number. When we are using double, it means 8 byte it is going to occupy in memory and 6.5 it will store in A. Okay, double means 8 byte and float means 4 byte. Next is what? Character. I have explained you also when I was teaching you literal. You can see single quotation, one character, and double quotation means more than one character. So more than one character we have to use string data type. When one character we have to use char data type. Then boolean, all it is coming in small letter. See, boolean, char, but you see here string s has come in capital letter. Okay, this is actually not a data type. This is a class. This also will be explained in coming class. Coming class means in standard 9, 10. Okay, why this is class and why these all I am naming as data type, that will be explained. But for time being, you just understand, to store string literal, we use string data type. Okay, as it is not a data type, we can say, yes, it is data type because it is class and class is example of reference data type. So this is also a data type, but we write it in capital letter. Okay, string name is equal to Rita. Now you see creation of variable. Int AB double 4.5 m. You can see just in two manners. Int A we have written, int B we have written. No need to write 2 times. Single time write by putting comma. Here no need to write 2 times. Write by putting comma sign. Same data type you have not to write twice. Okay. Next is self-testing time. You see this? This is statement. This you have to declare. Declare means declare a variable to store your father name. Means what is the father's name? That is string type. So you will write string str. Then semicolon. And store is also given. Declare a variable to store. Then what you will write? You will write string str is equal to whatever your father name xyz within double quotation symbol. Okay. Then 3 number question you see, declare a variable and store symbol. Symbol is a single character. So char data type you use. False, you boolean data